Good morning, everyone. This is Heidi Stone from Epiphanies by Moonlight. Today I'm doing a reading for all water signs. That is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. If you're unsure of your sign, please go check out Astro Deintist. There's also astro.com and Cafe Astrology and a number of other really awesome astrology websites. And check out your natal chart. That just requires your birth time and your birthday. This reading is good for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you'd like to book a reading or have any questions, please shoot me an email at heidistonettarot@gmail.com. Okay, you guys, the theme for this reading for you is all about decisions. Someone here is making some really big decisions in their life. We've got the Fool card, the Moon, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Tower. Either this decision came on unexpectedly, and this could be in regards to a relationship, or this really does, or this decision that you're going to make is going to have a huge impact in your relationship. I see that there's some people here that just got into a relationship and they're unexpectedly and they're going, oh my goodness, what the heck? I'm not sure what's going on here. Some of you here are actually thinking about ending a relationship unexpectedly, and some of you are in this space where you're really needing the support of others around you. Life is something about this situation with either this family member, friend, neighbor, spouse, whatever is giving you some anxiety. So there's a few interesting things going on. Is what I'm seeing is that there was a big change that happened, and it happened unexpectedly, and now you basically need to make some shifts in your life, and that can be anxiety, that can be high, that can cause a lot of anxiety. Or like I said, some of you might be making a really big shift in your life, and that can cause a lot of anxiety. Change is kind of a scary thing, specifically for any water sign. That can be the unknown is a little freaky. I just want to point out on the Moon card, though, that if this is you, because most water signs or I guess two of the water signs are crustaceans, so I'm going to take it. I'm seeing this as being you guys, and you're coming out of the water, and you've just had this kind of big spiritual download, and now you're in the dark, and you're like, okay, you're in the dark, kind of going through the Moon card. And water signs are really good at kind of dodging out of situations. That's something I see, but this is not one that you want to dodge out of. This is, whatever the situation is, you need to deal with it head on, and make peace with the unknown. And the big part of making peace with the unknown is getting some perspective and looking at reality on reality's terms and not on your terms. And we're only able to do that when we get some perspective. That's kind of what I see in the Fool card, because the Fool card, traditionally, he kind of stands at the edge of a cliff and he's trying to decide, do I jump? Do I not jump? What do I do here? Something that I think is important is water signs specifically, if you have any big water sign placements in your chart, is that sometimes water signs deal with a great big fall in their lives, and usually they have enough luck to have someone in their life, some kind of loved one, to catch them. And I think that's interesting because there's two people falling out of this tower, and is that there's someone to catch them. So I do see that some of you have a community, and that community could be really small, but you do have a community of people that are loyal. They're going to come around you and help you out. Some of you here what's going on is you're being intuitively guided to make a change in a relationship, or this feeling, this relationship is really deep. There's a lot of invested emotions, and you're feeling anxious about the unknown, and that anxiety is turning into depression and a lot of other really heavy feelings. And the reality is, with the Nine of Swords, what I'm seeing in this Nine of Swords is this individual has their arms bound, and all he need with rope, and all this individual needs to do is kind of very gently kind of rub their arms against the swords and to get out of this situation. So what this tells me is that in this anxiety, or in this big rush of emotion that you're feeling, there is a seed of truth that's worth listening to, but maybe isn't worth the amount of energy that you're putting into it. It's as simple as a small, quick action, small, quick, but precise action. Some of you need to recognize that in trauma, there's either individual, like a inner child, or just like I forget if it's called the hypothalamus. I could be wrong, but there is a space in your brain that does hold on to memories, and that's what some people kind of talk about when they're talking about your inner child. It just makes it's a little easier to relate to when we talk about our inner child. But some of you need to do some work with your inner child as you're making some changes in your big life, and your big, bad, beautiful life. I'm going to thank you, Jamie Cheshire. I'm taking that from you. That's a great line. Your big, bad, beautiful life. Some of you got to realize that inner child, or those like old memories of trauma, they're always going to be there. And your best move right now is to make friends with that side of you. I'm seeing someone here needing to go for a hike and to get some perspective and get grounded, like get really in your body, or go swimming, or whatever activity that's available for you to go and get into your body. That's a great way to get grounded, and it's really hard to make good decisions if you're not coming from a place of being grounded. Some of you need to release a truth to your partner, and I'm seeing that while it would be a small truth, it will have riptide effects in your relationship, and I really see it for being for the better. But I did pull some additional cards for you guys here. So here's some advice that's going to kind of tie into this. Some of you have an individual in your life, this is the Queen of Cups, that would be really good at holding space for you. This is someone you can bounce ideas off of, and just kind of release some of these emotions. For you, that might be a great way to get some perspective. I know it's really important for water signs to be able to share their emotion with others. This could be somebody that you work with. On the other end, this could be a good skill of yours to have, to hold space and to learn to hold space for yourself, and to allow yourself to feel the emotions that you do feel. And that will help you as well. Just let yourself feel, and that can give you some perspective too. All right, you guys, I hope this reading was helpful. Please stay tuned for my other readings that are coming out. I've got an air sign reading, and I've got a earth sign reading that's coming out. And also, if this reading did not resonate with you, you might want to consider getting a personal reading for me, and we can check out your personal situation. All right, thank you, you guys.